We can make life pretty complex. We can make it complicated, where there's all these things that we need to do or not do, or we can people come up with complicated schemes of how to stay healthy and all uh, there's hidden truth somewhere. And if you can just find that hidden truth, then you'll be healthy and everything will be good. It basically comes down to some pretty basic um, principles, some pretty basic things that we know we can do that'll help us in life. I had a doctor one time that uh, I went for a checkup, and I was probably in my early 40s, and I wanted to get my cholesterol checked. And he wanted to know, why do you want your cholesterol checked? And I said, well, because heart disease is in my family, and my father had a heart attack. My uncles died from heart attacks, and I just want to monitor my cholesterol so that I know where it's at. And he was like, well, you don't have high cholesterol. Like, I can tell just by looking at you that you don't have high cholesterol. And I said, well, I don't know, but I'd like to know what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's not high, but I would like to know what the number is. And he said, well, cholesterol is just an indicator. But he said, you know, you have to, like, we all have genetic tendencies for something, for some disease, but you have to have something that kicks off that genetic tendency to make it happen. So you're not going to have a heart attack just because you have a genetic tendency for it. You have to have something that aggravates the situation that creates the scenario for the heart attack. So he said, your dad and your uncles, like, did they drink? I said, no, they didn't. Did they smoke? No, they didn't smoke. Were they overweight? Yes, I said they were overweight. Well, he said, there you go. He said if they wouldn't have been overweight, their chance of having a heart attack wouldn't have been any greater than anybody else in the population. So he said basically it's not that complicated. If you don't drink, you don't smoke, you're not overweight, you wear your seatbelt, you're going to live forever. Hey, those are some pretty simple rules. I can do that. So uh, life isn't as complicated as we make it sometimes.